Hi there, I'm Laura from Lingovest, and today I'm not feeling very well. And this can also happen to you. You might not feel well and need to go to the doctor. But what if you're in a foreign country and need to go to the doctor in English? Would you be able to explain what's wrong with you? What symptoms you have? Could you understand the questions the doctor is asking you? Well, that's the main reason why we've decided that today's lesson is going to help you learn some very common vocabulary you need to know to have a basic conversation when you go to the doctor. And for more practical lessons like this one, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to be notified when we have a new lesson ready for you. And why not follow us on social media, where you can find daily posts, activities, games, and much, much more. So, for what reasons may somebody need to go to the doctor? Well, one of the most common problems people have when they go to the doctor is an ache. When you have an ache, careful with the pronunciation, because it's not H, it is ache. You feel a continuous pain that is not severe, that is not very, very strong, but it is very continuous and repetitive. Now, when you have that type of pain in your head, we call it headache. When you have it in your back, we call it backache. When you have it in your stomach, we call it stomachache. And when you have it in your tooth, we call it toothache. So we can say things like, because I had a terrible headache, I went to sleep very early. Or, after eating so much food, I started to have a stomachache. The second reason that comes to my mind for people to go to the doctor is having a persistent cough. Pay attention to its pronunciation again. Cough, cough. When you cough, you force out the air noisily through your throat. And this could happen maybe because you caught a cold, or maybe because you smoke a lot. Sometimes people who've been smoking for a long time have a very bad cough. In a sentence we could say, there was a lot of smoke, so we couldn't stop coughing. Or, I'm afraid Anna cannot sing today because she's got a very bad cough. 3. We should also go to the doctor when we feel dizzy. Ooh, hold on a second. You are dizzy when you feel as if everything around you is turning around and you find it difficult to keep your balance. This could happen for different reasons. Maybe because your blood pressure is too low, or your sugar levels are too high, or maybe because sometimes you stand up too fast, or because you've drunk too much. Some examples are, after giving some blood, she felt a little dizzy. Or, I think I'm going to stop drinking. I'm starting to feel a bit dizzy. Another reason why people go to the doctor is because they feel nauseous. When you are nauseous, you basically feel as if you want to vomit. Sometimes it happens that if you feel very dizzy, as we said before, you end up feeling nauseous as well. Or another common reason to feel nauseous is when you get food poisoned, when you eat something that wasn't fresh or good, and your stomach reacts negatively to it. So we can say things like, my friend felt very nauseous when she got pregnant. Or, sometime after eating those eggs, I started to feel very nauseous. Related to our previous example, what you can also get if you eat food in bad conditions is diarrhea. I'm sure you have all experienced this at some point. Diarrhea simply makes you have to run to the toilet. Actually, in informal English, instead of saying that you have diarrhea, you can also say that you have the runs. Let's see some example sentences, shall we? Drinking tap water in some countries can cause diarrhea. Or careful, because diarrhea and vomiting can make you dehydrated. And our last common symptom is having a fever. When you have a fever, the temperature in your body is higher than normal, and it usually indicates that there is an infection. In a sentence we could say, after having my tooth removed, I had a high fever. Or taking paracetamol should help you reduce the fever. And now, let's see how the vocabulary we've learned today about common symptoms would look like when having a conversation at the doctor's. So, what's the matter? Doctor, I have this horrible headache and this very dry cough. I have felt a bit nauseous as well, and I've had some diarrhea these last days. Do you have a fever? Yes, I have, but it wasn't very high. And how long has this been going on for? It's been happening for the last 5 days or so. Have you taken anything for it? Not really. I've drunk some tea, I've tried to rest, but no, I haven't really taken any medicine. I assume you have a kind of flu, maybe COVID, so I will prescribe you a COVID test, some paracetamol to be taken 3 times a day, plenty of fluid and plenty of rest. Come and see me in a week again. Great, doctor. Thank you very much. You're welcome. If you enjoyed today's lesson, like it, share it with your friends, and let us know in the comments below if you would like us to prepare a second part with more common vocabulary and conversation to use at the doctor's. And to practice your English, don't forget about our English speaking club, Talksmate, where you will have the opportunity to practice your English with English speakers from all over the world, have a good time and make new friends. I'm leaving all the details in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe and have a look at any of these 2 amazing lessons we've prepared for you to improve your English. Thanks for being with me today. We'll see you very, very soon. But in the meantime, practice this, enjoy it, and share it. And I'm going to the doctor. See you!